Yesterday, we talked about point guards. Today, I want to talk to you about the shooting guards. Hi, I'm B Tactics. And I know y'all see like 8 shooting guards. I know Trey was excited for this cat girl, but I do have to state this. We don't know when these characters are releasing, so I'm not going over them because we don't know when they are releasing, right? So we got the 2 starter characters. We got Lily and we got Lucky. Now I will say they play different styles, right? I'll go over Lucky first. Lucky to me is your prototypical shooter, but because of how good her shooting is, she can get to the basket, right? So we look here. She got a move she can zip over and shoot. That's a good move. Now, can you face it up? I don't know. I don't think so. But we was playing on 200 ping. So she has a move to get open. It's like I don't want to call it a step back shot. But it's a move to get open. So she has a dribble move. So it's not like she can't, it's not like she's only a shooter. She has multiple ways of getting open. Hold on, my chair missed me. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, she has multiple ways of getting open. She has a double clutch. She has a layup pass. So this shows she's not actually just a shooter. She's someone that likes to do a little bit of everything on offense. So I would say this point guard, this shooting guard is more offensive minded. So I said layup pass, like she's literally going to be more offensive minded. So if you love offense at the shooting guard spot, this is your character. She has a quick shot. So she clearly is a 3-level scorer, but she's really like, I want to shoot threes, But if the 3 isn't there, she can get for a mid-range, get to the basket, and she has quick steal. And that's pretty good, seeing that her steal is a 58. Her steal's a 58, her mid-range a 56, her 3-pointers a 60. Now you would say, that's a 3-and-D player. Perimeter defense is a 27. Her physical is 11. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Not like she's bad. You just know she's there more for the offensive side, but can get a steal. That's great. Primarily, players want their shooting guards to be able to, generate offense, mainly shoot the 3. And I think this is a good character to start off with. Now, I prefer the other starting shooting guard. Right? Now, I'm not saying the character's better or anything like that, but it's more my style of play. I like to play a lot of off ball. Right? So because I like playing off ball, this fits for me. I can quick shot from mid-range. Right? I like that. I can quick shot from 3. I like that. I'm a catch and shoot player when I want to catch and shoot, She's more of the shooter than the scorer. Now, look at this. She can you think she's shooting? Pass out. Like, we got something here. And this is why I think she's going to be really good while playing this game. Right? Able to go for a dribble. Cancel. So you can break ankles with that move too. So we're just showing, hey, she has the availability to still move around. And that's good. Right? She still has a dive move. I would say this player is more like off ball. You can probably move this player more of a 3-and-D player. That's my opinion. Not saying that's fact. She does lack some physical, but I think most of the shooting guards are going to lack physical due to their availability to shoot so well. If she was able to shoot so well and still be physical and still be able to get bumps not get an ankle broke and still steal, man, that sounds real strong. It sounds real good. I think it'd be possible. Look, still got the fadeaway 3. Clearly, this person is meant for the 3 and then mid. This is her playstyle: 3-pointer, mid-range. Now you might say, oh, but what if they're guarding you for the shot? You can still probably go for a layup, and her passing is actually higher than people expect, right? So she has, for her passing, a 50. There's a passing big that passes a 57. Is a point guard with a pass of a 51. That shows how well she can pass. I didn't look at Lucky's pass. Let me look at Lucky's pass. Her pass is a 41 and her dribbles a 46. So truthfully, Lily's better off dribble stat wise and pass stat wise, better off to hold on to the ball if she's really trying to be more of a shooter. Now again, you'll probably get some more trades later on if you want to play her a different way. But seeing the fact she could dive for the ball, I would say she could play as like a dummy point guard. I don't mean like she's dumb, but like it won't be as good of a point guard because you can get moves later on. You can probably get another passing move. She already has a passing move, so I think that's good enough. You can get intercept, and I think once you have intercept, you can play off-ball defense. I wouldn't want to on-ball per se. I'm not saying she can't do it, but it'd be something she can do. Imagine getting the intercept, and then you can just shoot a quick jumper 3. Sounds crazy. I don't think there are a lot of quick jumper 3s. You just get the intercept and you shoot the 3 right out of it. You're open, no one's in front of you. Let's look, she has a 63-pointer. Her mid-range of 57. Her layup is a little more desired, It's only a 35. Her dunk, her post-up isn't that high, but that's fine. She's not looking to dunk down with her post-up. Right? But again, she can dribble, pass the ball. Her steal is a 47. I think Lucky's was higher than the 47, though. Again, these are just the beginner shooting guards. Yeah, it's a 53. So she's better off the quick steal. But any kind of loose ball, Lucky got it. So between these two, I would say it's a preference of play style. Like if you don't feel comfortable wanting to take a bunch of shots to get into the basket, if you're not someone who wants to go to the basket and get buckets, right? Like you're not trying to play all around, you just want to strictly shoot. I say this character's better off for that strictly shooting. Especially looking just to shoot 3s. A fadeaway 3, quick jumper mid-range, quick jumper 3-ball. You can play off ball no problem. You got a shot pass. So a lot of times bigs come to try to help out and play defense and try to get a block. You go for the shot and pass out of it right to the big that's under the basket. Easy bucket. Now they gotta wonder: are you gonna pass it? Or are you gonna shoot it? That's rough to think within like less than a second. All right, so we got those out the way. The next one I want to talk about is Lu Yao. I think this character is gonna be the best off-ball player within a team. Like if you're playing random players, I don't think this character's gonna shine. But if you're playing with a team, she gonna shine, right? Now again, with the team, they gotta understand how you play. So she got the quick jumper mid. That's great. Right, what else she got here, right? Look, she got the precision 3. So if you got time, you can shoot that. That's a bucket. That's a straight bucket. I think even they come there late to defend, bucket. Or at least just with her. Right? You got a quick jumper 3. Like she's already showing you she is looking to just shoot. These are shooters. Like Lucky is a scorer that can shoot. These are shooters. Which doesn't make Lucky bad. I still think it makes her good because she has more variety of scoring. But this is like if you want to keep like if there's a defender who really needs to contest shots, they got to stay on her. So the other player has more viability to get a bucket. But now let's not be fooled. She still got some moves. Like if you want offense, she gonna give you offense. Look at the snatch back. Right? That one a step back. Boom. Boom. You have a lot of options here to score the ball. Again, this is a shooter though. A shooter that can score, but this is a straight shooter. Now look at this. Look at the space she can create with that. This is why I think this is going to be the shooter that a lot of players want in the future. Like, she didn't look as good when it was like, a lot of ping problems, but I think when the ping problem is gone and you got someone else who can generate, not high offense, but some offense, this player shines. You'll probably match this person up with a big that can defend. You don't need the big to be able to generate offense. I mean, you want them to be able to, score open shots, but they don't really need offensive moves. So her and then maybe a Kent, defensive player of the big, if they want to. Now look at the stats. She can't play no defense. Her inside defense, a 10. Her outside defense, a 17. She ain't playing. All right? She ain't playing no defense. So if y'all like to play defense, hey, look, this is not your character. Don't even try to add defense. Put sharpshooter on her and shoot. Shooter's gonna shoot. And then try to place her with someone, make her defend someone who has no offense. That's possible. But again, if you good with the game, you good with the game. I'm just saying shooter's gonna shoot. This is a legit shooter that can actually dribble pretty well too. I wouldn't recommend her to put anything for passing on. Just anything that you can score with. Well, from mid-range and three, don't worry about going to the basket. Yeah, you got a 35 layup, but don't go to the basket. Let someone else go to the basket for you. Let someone else do those things. It's 3-on-3. You are not the only player who needs the ball on offense. All right, so just remember that. If you get open, if you're with a team, hey man, I'm open. I've been open. You got to give me the ball and I'm open. Instead, but I'm still making shots. No, tell them to shut up. Like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. I only can do offense. They attacking me defensively. Now I forgot what her trait does, but I'm pretty sure when you're making shots, she gets a bonus to her shooting. And it's crazy. I got to watch her play it, and once she put the ball in the hoop twice, yeah, it was a wrap. I was trying to guard her. Nah, that ain't happening. I tried using Gray. Yeah, that wasn't working. I could not stop her from shooting. I was contesting her, and she had an excellent release once. I was like, I had a contest, and it was excellent release, and it wasn't due to lag. She just straight said, yo, I'm getting this bucket. It's crazy with the shooting, okay? I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying this is the best shooting guard. I'm just saying this is potentially going to be the best shooter because some of these characters do not exist in the NA version. At least not yet. This cat girl is not there. This blue hair girl, not there. Those characters are not there, right? So I'm gonna talk about Jimmy. Now I haven't used Jimmy. I watched him play. He's annoying to guard, right? Speed, can jump. That's already telling you something. He can contest shots. He can defend. He may not be the best on-ball defender, like you see a 36, but he can contest shots if he ain't getting broke. And look at that layup range. 59 layup range, 64 three-pointer, 61 mid-range, 65 dribble. It can still pass. Clearly, this is not a character you started off with because you could. My God. And the inside shot's at a 43. I think this is a great all-around scorer and can still steal the ball. Now, can they block? No. But you don't need block. You don't need block as a perimeter player. I know I got to contest shots. You need block to contest. You also can use jump to contest. You can also sometimes use steal with certain abilities or talents, and you can contest while pressing steal. But again, the 59 jump, that's all I gotta say. And that's what makes him so great. Now look at these skills. We got a double clutch. I'm not gonna lie, his double clutch is actually harder to stop than some of the other players. It's not as fast. Like, it looks like a regular layup, and like he double clutched at the last second. Compared to like I saw Lucky, like Lucky's double clutch is faster. So it's like you can jump and then get, oh, okay, you missed it. The other person can jump. Like I'll jump, but I was like, what's going on? And it takes a little longer. And if you're the only person there having to stop it, it's confusing. But look at this step back. Like, oh yeah, I need to shoot this. Boom. And I was like, what? He has a step back? But peep game though. Peep game. I'm doing cross. Yeah, let me fire this out to my homie here. I was like, what? He can pass out of his dribble? It makes it very difficult to be guarding some of these players. So with a character like this, sometimes you can say, hey, I don't need to have a primary point guard. I will use him as another dummy point guard. Yes, his passing isn't going to be as good because of lack of skills. Sure. Okay, he doesn't play as good defense for stealing the ball. Okay, you got me there. But he's still fast. He can contest. That's cool. You could probably find like a small forward, or you can probably go with some power forwards, play a big lineup, and have someone that can play help defense and still have a big guard the other big to be able to grab boards. It'll be crazy. Just want to use that. Right? Now he can still dribble. Boom. He got the cancels. Which I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not too hard to guard. So I thought. When you start seeing him being able to dribble, it gets very confusing. See how he has another, that's not even like a, I don't know what to call that. It's a dribble escape, but it'll look like a step back. But now, he got another move. Look at this. He got cross. Now, these moves can be combined. Like, he could do that, stop on a dime, right? Then cross again. And it can be very confusing. So he can do that cross, stop, cross again, step back, then step back again for a shot. And yes, he got the James Harden double step back. He literally can do the James Harden double step back. I watched him play. Honcho was killing me with this. He was killing me so much, I had to upgrade out. I was like, I'm tired of getting cooked. That's literally what happened. I'm tired of getting cooked. I'm going to level this guy up, see if I can guard. Now, was I able to guard? Yeah, I could, but again, 200 ping, so sometimes it probably didn't look like I was there, and they got some blocks. And sometimes I was there, and he shot right through me. So again, 200 ping. But I'm just saying, this guy, like, if you can ignore the defense, if you can get someone else who can say, hey, I'll defend for you, you take care of the offense. Like, say, for example, you had him and then you wanted to have, honestly, if you had him on ball, he's not going to get a bunch of stops, right? But if he can make it difficult to make someone have to pass the ball, put in with Momo, now they can't pass, it makes his defense better. I'm telling you, the power intercept is strong. And being able to use Jimmy all around offense. I don't know if there's anyone better per se from what I was looking at, but when I look at things, it's like, you know, I like a variety of ways of scoring. Hence why I saved Duke for last. I'm not saying he's the best, okay? Look, he ain't got many stats in the orange. He got a bunch of yellows. You go, oh, that's not that good. But that defense at a 47, hey. The jump at a 50, hey man, yeah, he's a little slower, you know, 49 speed compared to 60. But hey, he got something here. The inside defense don't matter. Yeah, he can post up, man. That don't matter to me. but he still can shoot it well enough. And it's kind of weird. I'm looking here right now. That's a 58 layup. So we're gonna look at these skills though. We're gonna look at wait, hold on. He has a 46 steal as well. Okay, let me look at this. Right? So what's this C? He has rainbow shot. Okay. Rainbow shot is harder. Like, yeah, it lowers your shooting percentage. That is true. But if someone was contesting you, it lowers your shooting percentage. And if someone has higher jump and higher block, they're better off contesting you. Now, if you use rainbow shot and you have a good shooter, yeah, I'd rather use the rainbow shot and lower my stats a little bit than have a shot blocker run at me. You know, I don't even know if this is blockable. Like, again, we played 200 ping, so I didn't see it ever get blocked. And I made some of these shots with so wrong. That's a small fool. You might say, oh, but she can shoot mid-range, but like I didn't have her upgraded. I was using level 1 trying these characters out. I didn't really use any upgraded characters besides like I was leveling up Thompson, but I never got the ball to really do anything, so very limited, right? I used Owl because I was starting to play solo, and I got to see what it was to upgrade potentials. But seeing his rainbow shot, if you can't block it and you can lower your shot percentage but still make it, that's strong. Right? What else we got here? What's this do? He has a Euro? Oh, wait a minute. So if you can get layup range, that could be strong. If you can Euro from maybe like the free throw line? Wait, it looks like he did start from a little behind the free throw line. If this is where he pressed C at, that's a lot of distance right there. Right? So he got a Euro to get by players. So, but you sag up that rainbow shot there, okay. He has a way to move faster. He can take an extra step to get open for his shot. It doesn't look as good, but there's no stamina in the game. So because he can take the extra step and there's no stamina to run faster, that's going to be stronger than what people expect it to be. Now, if you're the offensive player, you can't tell. The defensive player, especially if you slow, you can tell. And his speed's a 49 to start off, so that actually works. Now, with that being said, also layup pass. And this pass is a 58? What? A 58 pass? This point guard should have us passing that. That's crazy. Maybe Kyrie passing. I don't know. I don't think a point guard had 58 passing on this game yet. So that's saying something. Okay, he has quick shot. He has quick shot for 3. So he can. So really, you do want to play him. Not always on ball, but you definitely can play him off ball, on ball. He has a cancel. Okay. Oh, but he couldn't. I don't think he could pass out the shot though. What was this? Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So he can't pass the shot, but he's a versatile scorer. Like he can shoot the 3. He can make mid, but his game is like 3 and then layup. That's his game. So if you're really, I know it's gonna sound crazy. If you're guarding him, the place you want to guard the heaviest is the 3-pointer in the paint. But the problem is you gotta guard the mid because he can make it. So you're gonna guard the mid. He can Euro right past you. That's crazy. Now I think this would be a really advanced character. Like once someone understands how the character plays, I think this will be the best shooting guard because he can still guard. He can guard. Like, if you can make shots with him and you understand, you're not the fastest. And he can guard because he has 42 physical. 42 physical with 47 outside defense. that means you're able to guard. I'm not saying you're a lockdown defender. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you're able to play defense. It's the best defender as a shooting guard. Like unless they come up with more characters. Again, I know what you're gonna say. Oh no, they got this character, that, but we didn't have that for the closed beta. I don't want to tell you, hey, when the game releases, all these characters are gonna be out. Because one character just came out recently. Like, we knew about this character here. This is Sun Wukong, but we didn't get to use him in the closed beta, and it's gonna be a reward for us. I'm like, they wouldn't bring a bunch of characters out to start off if he's supposed to be the reward character for the closed beta testers. So I'm thinking the only character to be new is Sun Wukong. I don't want to go over Sun Wukong. He is a small forward. Talk about him when I talk about small forwards. So, if you're gonna start with the character, right? If you want to be more of a scorer, I would say use Lucky for the shooting guard. If you want to be more of a shooter, again, I'm not saying Lucky can't shoot. What I'm saying is Lucky has other things to score. She can get to the basket as well. But everything Lily has is all about the catch and shoot. Yeah, she has a dribble move to get herself open, but it's all about the catch and shoot. She has a jump pass and a fadeaway three. So you know she's really working with the three-pointer, and then she'll move into mid-range. She's not someone who really wants to get to the basket, and because she can stay in three-point and mid-range, the court stays open for everybody else. Not saying Lucky is bad because she's getting to the basket. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Lucky can make shots. I think she's a scorer, and you gotta make shots to start off so that three-pointer opens up. It's a 63-pointer. That's still good. If you can get to the basket, make some layups like a double clutch, they start trying to guard the basket more. You make it a mid-range, the three opens up. You get a nice little, slide to the left or slide to the right, and then you shoot. You got the whole bag of skills without having to do a bunch of crossovers. So Lucky's more of the scorer for me, while Lily is more of the shooter. Only because Lily has more shooting skills. But Lucky can still shoot. I don't want to make it sound like Lucky can't shoot. That's not where I'm getting at. Right? But outside of those two characters, I think if you understand dribbling, you want to use Jimmy. Jimmy, you don't need another player to help you get a bucket. You are the bucket getter. You shoot threes, you shoot twos, you're fast, you can contest shots. Yeah, your on ball defense ain't as good, but who cares? You are a bucket getter. It is good enough. You might have, physicals in the future that allows you, physicals. You have upgrades to upgrade your defense anyway. So maybe you can get to a +6, and right now, it go to a 42. That's not bad. Like, the 60s are great stats. As long as you just don't want it to be blue. You don't want it to be a blue stat, because those are bad. Even if you can upgrade it, it could be, that's what it is. So that's why I think Jimmy's going to be a great two-way player on the perimeter, and he can still get to the bucket. It's not like he can't score, but he can get around so well with his dribble. He don't need a double clutch. He don't need a floater. He will break you off. Like, you will look like a Kit Kat bar just breaking off on the court, and people are going to have to send double teams. But you double, he can pass. So I would say he is the best when it comes to offense, if you can understand his dribbling, right? But Liu Yao is your best shooter. Like, if you want to be a straight up shooter, a demon from three, but still can shoot the two, this is who you want. Yeah, I know she ain't got no defense. I get it. But if you can play, because at least she got enough to contest. At least she got a 30 for her jump, and she got a 40 steal. Again, it don't look good for on the defensive side. I'm not saying it's good for on the defensive side. I'm just saying this is the best shooter right now. Okay? You can talk about the other characters, but we don't know if they're on the game, so I can't talk about them. Right? Those might be characters that have a tier better because they're newer characters. A lot of free games do this. They'll bring out newer characters that are better than the older characters just to make you want to spend more. And you got more reason to play. But this is going to be the best when it comes to two-way defense, or at least the defense in general. This is the best character to play defense with as a shooting guard. The fact that you have a 50 jump and you still have 46 steal and a 30 block, and your on-ball defense is a 47. And even if someone tried to get to the paint on you, you have 25 inside defense, and you have 42 physical. More than likely, you're guarding a small forward or a shooting guard. I won't lie. I think if you're playing right, if I was trying to get a dunk on you, you are not gonna get put in the basket that much. Now, I mean, it's gonna happen. All right, you're gonna get put in the basket sometimes, but not as much as you upgrading him. And he can still score. He's a scorer. He can shoot the three. He's a shooting guard. Like, I think every shooting guard can be able to shoot 3-pointer. So I'm gonna say this is the best overall character for the shooting guard. Jimmy is the best overall scorer. Lu Yao is gonna be the best shooter. Just can't play no defense. I'm gonna keep putting out there. Lucky is a good scorer to start off with, and Lily's gonna be more the 3 and D player. But yeah, let me ask y'all, what character would y'all want to start off with a shooting guard? You can't say Jimmy. I mean, it's not a starter character. Well, okay, what starter character would you choose? Lily? You know, Lily or Lucky? I would choose Lily just because I know I can pass the ball and other players can score. And I'm going to be more the shooter. And if I can play some defense and get a loose ball, I can dive for the loose ball. Like, I like keeping my teammates that have possessions, but still want to be able to shoot, you know? Basically like a 3 and D player. That's me. But there's no wrong pick there. Thank you for watching the video, like and subscribing, because you can put that subscribe button that's right over here. And don't forget, you can watch the videos over here. I want to see you in there too, all right? You enjoy yourself.